What happens when two top-tier assassins try to quit the business, fall in love, and go off-grid to raise a child? Well, if you're watching Shadow Force, the answer is a lot of bullets, betrayal, and strangely enough, a whole lot of Lionel Richie. Kerry Washington and Omar Sy star in this action thriller that tries to mix spycraft, family drama, and road trip bonding. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. And yes, we'll get to that karaoke scene. Stick around. I'll break down the story, the performances, and why this one may have hit a little close to home, especially if you've ever spent way too much money for a Lionel Richie concert that got canceled after showtime.
No, I'm certainly not bitter.
Here's the setup. Kira, Kerry Washington, and Isaac, Omar Sy, used to lead a covert military unit called Shadow Force until they broke protocol, fell in love, and had a son. Instead of staying loyal to the mission, they went underground to protect their family. But that kind of past doesn't stay buried. Years later, their old handler Cinder, played by Mark Strong, tracks them down, puts out a hit, and calls in the full team to bring them in. Why? Part revenge, part control, and part obsession, because Kyra used to be his. What follows is a global chase filled with shootouts, double crosses, family bonding, and a whole lot of 70s soul. Let's talk about what works, because this film isn't all bad. Omar Sy stands out. His portrayal of Isaac gives the movie its emotional core. He's not just playing a tough guy. He's a father trying to shield his son from the violence he once lived by. His scenes with young actor Jalil Kamara, who plays Kai, are easily the most believable part of the film. Their dynamic feels real, especially when Kai starts singing Lionel Richie at full volume in the car. There's also a surprising moment of emotional weight when Isaac removes his hearing aids before confronting danger. He tells his son that doing so helps him focus. It's treated like a quiet superpower, and it's one of the few times the script gives the characters space to breathe. And yes, Lionel Richie. Songs like Truly and Brick House are sprinkled throughout. There's a great moment where Isaac plugs in his phone and accidentally triggers Truly by Lionel Richie. Kai starts belting it out without missing a beat, and Isaac just lets him go.
That boy is good.
Now, here's where I have to be honest. That scene made me laugh, but it also brought back a memory I'd rather forget. I once had Lionel Richie tickets at Madison Square Garden, spent good money on dinner, parking, and the show, and he canceled an hour after the concert was supposed to start. So when his music popped up in this movie, it hit a little different.
Why would I be mad?
Underneath the bullets and betrayal, Shadow Force tries to explore themes of trust, loyalty, and protecting what matters most. There's something interesting in the way Isaac distances himself from the violence, especially when he removes his hearing aids. It's like he's muting the world to center himself, to get clarity in chaos. The callback in the final act makes that idea land more meaningfully, even though you see it coming a mile away. And while the movie doesn't go too deep, there's a tension between Kyra's past and present that could have been more compelling. Kerry Washington plays it with conviction, even when the script leaves her stranded in scenes full of tearless crying. Mark Strong's Cinder sees himself as the rightful architect of their lives, a twisted paternal figure. When he says he plans to kill Isaac and raise Kai as a soldier, it hits on themes of control and legacy. But again, the film never slows down long enough to really let those ideas breathe. Still, the attempt is there. You can see what the movie wants to say. It just doesn't fully commit to saying it. Now let's talk about where this one falls apart. You've seen this story before. Former operatives go off the grid, get hunted, and fight back. We've had The Bourne Identity, Extraction, Safe House, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and even Hard Target, which brings me to this. Mark Strong as Cinder feels like a low-energy Lance Henriksen. He's serviceable, but never threatening.
What are you looking at, you sons of bitches?
The action is also a letdown. Choppy editing, shaky close-ups. Fight scenes that should land harder get lost in camera movement. Even the car chase, where Kyra literally pops out of the roof of a Mustang while being protected by makeshift shields, feels more cartoonish than tense. Also, the final act, boat chase, beach shootout, and the climactic dance floor showdown feels overdone. At one point, a jet skier speeds between two boats for no reason at all. It's action for action's sake. So, is Shadow Force worth your time? For me, it's a near miss. There's potential in the core cast, especially Sy and Kamara, and there are moments where the film shows heart, but the writing is weak, the action is forgettable, and the plot moves exactly where you expect it to go. Every twist is a mile away. It's not a train wreck, but it's not something you need to rush to the theater for either. If it lands on streaming, maybe check it out for the performances. Just keep your expectations in check. Also, if Lionel Richie's Truly starts playing at any point, you've been warned. The emotional damage is still real.
Let it go.
That's it for Shadow Force. Did it deliver the action, or was it all noise? Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite movie about ex-operatives trying to go straight? Or better yet, what's your favorite movie moment where a song totally changes the scene? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a review. Until next time, trust your instincts, protect what matters, and always stay rated.